So today we are going to be making homemade chorizo. Chorizo is nothing more than a Mexican flavored sausage. And of course you can buy it in the store, sure you can. But you can also make it really quickly and easily at home. And that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do today. Now the version I am making is a New Mexico chorizo. So it's going to have some of the flavors of New Mexico and some of the spices of New Mexico, and that's what makes it a little bit different and in my opinion a little bit better. We're going to start with 1 pound of ground pork. And I have my cast iron skillet on medium high. So we are going to fry up this pork. And as it fries, we're going to be adding our spices. I'm going to show you which spices to use to make it taste very New Mexican, and which brands you can search for online so you can get the exact same thing. Now as this starts to fry, one of the first things I do as the fat starts to render is I add my house seasoning that we put in almost everything. This is a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. We put that on first as it cooks. We're going to add these spices slowly, so as this pork fat renders, it will help bloom these spices so they have lots of flavor. And I use my little spatula here to chop it up pretty fine, because you want to get spices on all the little bits and pieces. Now this is about halfway cooked, and so I want to add my spices to this. And these spices, and I'm going to show you the packages so you can see where to get these. This is 2 teaspoons of hot New Mexico chili powder. This is a 1/4 teaspoon of Cumino. This is a 1/4 teaspoon of Red Chile flake. And this is a teaspoon of Mexican oregano. Not Italian oregano, but dried Mexican oregano. And we're going to add this. And as it cooks, I'll talk to you about these spices a little bit. Ooh, it smells wonderful. Now this is the company I usually get these spices from. You can order these online. It's Loma Vista. This is the whole oregano. And this is the hot red chili powder. You can get any spice heat of chili powder that you want. You can get mild, you can get medium. I just prefer the hot. So they're not hard to get. You can order them. A lot of grocery stores carry them, so it's not really difficult, too difficult to find depending on where you live, of course. We want to get these spices kind of mixed in with everything. Let them bloom in that fat. And really this is pretty lean ground pork that I get from our local butcher here. And so it doesn't have a lot of fat, but it's got enough. Now those spices are pretty much mixed in. Now I'm going to take and use 2 teaspoons of garlic paste. And this garlic paste comes in a tube. You can use minced garlic. You can use garlic cloves. Honestly, I'm just too lazy to chop up garlic and mince it. But if you want to, it's 2 to 3 cloves of minced garlic. Or just a little bit of this garlic paste. You mix in your garlic. Now I'm also going to be adding a tablespoon of roasted red chilies. I like the hot version. This is the brand I use. Yes, you can order it online, but you can also get the little 4-ounce cans in almost any grocery store of roasted green chilies. And again, you decide what heat level you like. It can be mild, medium, or hot. These are hot. Now, one last thing I'm going to add, and this may seem a little odd, but I'm going to add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. You need some kind of acid in with this. And I am choosing apple cider vinegar, but you could also use lemon. I just don't like the flavor of lemon in it. So I'm using apple cider vinegar. And that's it. I mean, this is basically done. And ready for you to use by itself or in any recipe. And here's the finished chorizo with a little bit of parsley just to make it look pretty. You can use this in tacos, in burritos, in any kind of Southwestern or Mexican soup. You can use it in so many ways. And the reason I made it today is I'm going to be making some New Mexican lasagna, which is delicious. So I will put a link below to my New Mexican lasagna into this recipe as soon as I get that video up, and I'll link them together so you can see both. But this is a wonderful, spicy, delicious sausage that you can make in minutes.